Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining me on this 16th update on my 40-day fast. I am 4 days away from the midway point. I am very much looking forward to that. Before I get into my status today, I'm going to share with you a verse from Acts 9. Now, this is right after Paul was visited by Jesus, and the people with him actually heard the voice from heaven. And he was 3 days without sight and neither ate or drank. I'm not so sure that was a voluntary fast or not, but he did fast for 3 days. Today, my weight is down to 249.8. This is the first time that my weight has been under 250 in years. The record that I keep only goes back to February of 22. And in most of that time, my weight went between the 260s, the upper 260s. Occasionally I dipped down to low 260s, and the 270s with occasional peak up into the low 280s. One day I got down to 258.2, and that was right after I got down to 259 point something one day. And that was the lowest. 2 days I was below 260. Now I'm down below 250. Body fat was 41.1%. I'm down 2.4 pounds from yesterday. That's 22.4 pounds since I started this fast. I'm very happy with the results. And this is only day 16. I still have, that means I have, 24 days left, 24 more days. So if I just lose another 22.4 pounds, that's about 45 pounds, roughly. Yeah, no, more, yeah, just around a little over 45 pounds. I'd be happy with that. Because I know once I come out of this, I'm going to continue doing, I'm going to continue eating one meal a day and continue dropping more fat as I go. Because that's still periodic fasting. I just won't be fasting every day. My blood pressure came back up a little bit to 123 over 82, and my pulse was 77. So I've been a lot hungrier today. I don't know. It kind of feels like I felt at the beginning of the fast, the first probably 5 days, when I was losing more than 10 pounds a day. And 2 pounds, I'm sorry, more than 2 pounds per day. And I did have a slight headache this morning, but it went away shortly after I got up. Let me get rid of that noise. Let me cross this out. Let me make sure I don't forget anything here, because remembering things sometimes is difficult. And you don't eat any food. I did have 5 bouts of diarrhea last night, and that might be part of the reason for the 2.4 pounds. I might have lost a bit of water, and that might also be why I had a little bit of a headache this morning. Might have been a dehydration headache. But what's interesting is I have 16, for over 15 days, I have had absolutely nothing at all to eat. And I'm still having bowel movements. I am going to be squeaky clean by the time I finish this. And I'm really happy I decided to go this long, because, if I only did a 5-day or even a 10-day fast, I wouldn't have gotten nearly as much cleaned out of my intestines and my colon. I'm confident that that's what's happening. Is now when I'm done, all of the debris be removed from both my intestines and my colon, and I'll be able to absorb nutrients much better, which means I'll be eating less. I'm very excited about that. I mean, I love to eat. That's why I got the way I did. I mean, if you read about a Taurus, we don't always eat because we need to. We eat because we love to savor food. And that's how it is. So I'm gonna stick to savoring food that's a lot lower carb and only during an hour during the day. I might eventually go back to eating, making my periodic fasting to where I eat during a 6 hour period or a 4 hour period. I have before just eating between 1 o'clock and taking my last meal before 7, which is a 6 hour time frame. That usually works pretty good too. But I woke up early again today. It's kind of like in the beginning of the fast. I watched one video explain what goes on when you're burning ketones. Your body produces a serotonin or something that makes you feel energetic. Well, I didn't feel real energetic, but I wasn't going back to sleep. And I think what happens is the body runs in cycles. And here's why I think that. Your body stores toxins. It wraps toxins in fat. So as you burn fat, those toxins are released back into your system. And after losing 16.6 pounds in the first 7 days, that means a considerable amount of toxins would have been released into my system. And the body may have slowed down dramatically the rate of fat loss so that it could filter out those toxins before it took it any more out of the fat. Because now as I said a couple of days ago, the rate of fat loss started speeding up. It was 1 pound after the I think it was, let me see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Between Thursday and Friday, I lost 0.2 pounds. And then between Friday and Saturday, I lost a pound. And between Saturday and Sunday, I lost 1.2 pounds. Today, it was 2.4 pounds, double what I lost yesterday. So I think that's what my speculation is. The body's protecting itself, but not taking in too many toxins at one time. And it may also be because it sped up the fat burning again. That's why I had diarrhea last night. I still had another bowel movement today, and it wasn't nearly as runny as last night. I know it's a kind of a weird thing that somebody on camera talking about diarrhea, but I am giving you the update on my condition in doing this fast. So my head feels a little, it's hard to describe how my head feels. It feels, I don't feel lightheaded, but my head feels a little thick. It's hard to describe. And again, the worst thing about this is drinking salt water. I reached out to a friend of mine who fasted for 38 days one time and asked her if she had salt in her water to find out what she did, because she's insisting that if you drink enough water, you won't be hungry. Well, I drink between 96 ounces on a low day to a gallon. Usually I drink between probably, most days I'll have at least 4 jars, which is 4 jars is the 96. And then I'll have a fifth one or most of the 6 ones. So I'm usually getting pretty close to 120 ounces. A couple of days went ahead and drank an extra 8 ounces so I could hit a gallon. And most of the time I don't feel real hungry, but for some reason today, couldn't sleep this morning, and I've been much hungrier today than usual. And I'm presuming this because I'm burning fat much faster, and the body's trying to make sure I don't get rid of all my fat. Well, that's just too bad because I'm going to. So that's my update for today. I'll see you again tomorrow. I pray God blesses you all with a great evening and a good day tomorrow. And I'll see you then. Take care.